Habsya, STB 151161. Saya kuliah di STIP Negara, jurusan Sistem Informasi. Pada kesempatan ini saya akan menampilkan video tentang downhill, panjat gunung, lompat tebing, dan parkour. Pada video ini mungkin memiliki banyak kekurangan. Saya mohon maaf. Terima kasih selama menyaksikan video ini.
Richie run round, Richie found out he could steal. Richie's become a big deal. He hit the hot spot, every single club on the street. They're calling him the dance thief. Richie's eyes glide, looking for the moves he can claim. Takes them for his wicked fame. Of all the places, all the things we've heard all these years, he decides to dance in here. He wants to dance all night. He likes to move, he won't stop till he dies. He wants to dance all night. He'll steal your mood, he'll take your brain and your eyes. Just try to stay calm, try to keep yourself all composed. In danger of being exposed. We tried to track him, somehow he's escaped all these years. We can't let him disappear. It's in your hands now, Richie's dancing out on the floor. I declare a dance war. He wants to dance all night. He likes to move, he won't stop till he dies. He wants to dance all night. He'll steal your mood, he'll take his brain and your eyes.
Growing up in Skye, the Coolins for me have always been a very inaccessible place. There's an incredible knife-edge ridge that runs right the way along the top of them. And I've always wondered whether it'd be possible for me to ride my mountain bike up there.
What a voice, what a voice, what a voice I hear. It's like the voice of my beloved dear. But if I had wings onion tree. Some says it is blind, and it can some says it is blind, and it can see. There is a blackbird sits on yon tree. Some says it is blind, and it can see. And so is my true love in me.
I had a huge bail on the Renegade. But got away with it somehow.
As soon as I went off the ramp, I knew there was no way I was getting over it, and I had to bail the bike in the air and land on my feet, feeling a little bit stupid.
Craig Evans went too far and had a big one.
Might be all right, see how it feels. But it feels pretty painful at the minute.
Next man down, Mike Jones, similar sort of crash.
Not happy. Sucks that we lost a few, but overall, we're doing pretty good.
The camaraderie amongst the riders was probably my favourite thing about the event.
It's real cool, like, to be like, hey, what do you guys think of this? Okay, I'll follow you here, you follow me there.
Everyone's kind of bouncing off each other.
Yeah, money! Oh!
Competition's stiff this year, for sure.
Last year's winner, Rory Cunningham, looks so relaxed.
You know, there's a very, very deep field of talent here, and I think it's going to make the racing really competitive on Sunday.
Hardline finals day, pretty early. Bit of a white out of mist right now, but the sun's on its way.
Pretty nervous, man. I think all the riders are pretty nervous.
Really pushing our limits. It's quite technical and quite high consequence.
I didn't sleep much last night, to be honest.
A lot of nerves kicking around.
We're about to go up, send it for the last day, and try and race down this beast.
Hello and welcome to Red Bull Hardline. For the third consecutive year, we're here in the stunning Snowdonia National Park in North Wales for a downhill mountain bike race without equal. Well, the drama starts from the off because having not qualified, G Atherton will run first. The riders are in the start gate, ready to go. Time to get Red Bull Hardline underway, and we're going to kick off with G Atherton, the 31-year-old racing for Trek Bikes, cranks down the start gate and into that first double. He chose not to ride at the World Championships last week, and he wants to lay it all on the line this week at Hardline instead.
Well, you know, this is his event, and he's yet to finish it. Punches the last 2 years, the two-time world champ. Really had no luck here. But that shoulder holds up, and he's got to think that he might be the man to beat this afternoon.
Takes out that renegade step up with ease.
So now Atherton thundering down towards the biggest feature on this course. Going to set the benchmark for this.
He's put everything on this run.
So Atherton over that big 40-foot down the line. He's going to set the benchmark with that. 3:35.97. That's the time to beat.
I've made it to the bottom, first time ever at Red Bull Hardline. Close thing, but very stoked to be down here.
Rory Cunningham, he's looked the most relaxed and the most comfortable all week on this course. He hasn't been intimidated by it at all.
We're running the #1 plate, last year's winner here. And as you said, Ed, you know, maybe it's been waiting for this run to really hang it out. It only takes one to win it inside the top 10 at a World Cup this year. Could get a job with the red arrows flying like that. Look how smooth he is. And he pulled that time back. The winner here 12 months ago. He's got the measure of this place.
I think Rory Cunningham is in contention to reel G in.
The last left-hander now. It's going to be tight. So Cunningham comes down towards the line. He's going to be out. No, he goes faster by over a second. Look at the time. Cunningham ends Atherton's stream. Last year's winner is in the #1 spot. What a run.
Been an amazing event so far, and hopefully it gains the recognition it deserves. 2 guys to go, let's see what happens.
Adam Brayton loves the mayhem of this course.
It's an aggressive start, hard on the pedals out of the gate. What? Mr. Gas to flat.
He sat down then, just give it a couple of cranks.
Didn't lose too much time.
Well, we'll see as we come through the split.
Oh, big off there, lines out nicely, jumps to the right, and he's up. He's up by over quarter of a second at 0.28 for Adam Brayton, despite that mistake. Went high there, he went ever so high there. I mean, they call him the Keswick Kestrel, and he's about to get airborne off this huge drop across the road.
Trying to squeeze every last ounce of speed.
Over the big jump, he whips it out. What's the clock going to tell us? He comes across the line, he goes in at second place for Adam Brayton. 0.64 back, and it's Rory Cunningham holding on to the #1 spot, with only Bernard Kerr now left at the top.
Bernard Kerr, can he make it count on this course? He's the last rider down, can spoil Rory Cunningham's party.
And definitely the biggest threat, the #1 qualifier. Like we said, coming in off a 5th, and it's an aggressive start from him. He's been working on his fitness, and you can see it. Into the trees he goes.
Pumping through those first couple of turns into the trees. And onto the 12-foot rock drop.
No problem. Big heavy landing. Again though, almost squashing that. He's up by 1.49. It's a massive run from Bernard Kerr here.
Rory Cunningham will be shifting in his seat in the finish area.
The crowd can hear it, they know he's on a good run here. Off this big step down. Styles it off there, so comfortable.
Can he come here now?
He's carrying some speed down through that last ton of the trees there, Ed. Here he comes in across the line. It's Bernard Kerr. Gonna go fast as I think he is. Bernard Kerr, look at the time. 2.4 out. Bernard Kerr wins the 2016 Red Bull Hardline with an incredible run.
So much fun, like Dan and G and Ollie and everyone did such a good job of the course, and I think when it's fun, it's just you go harder, you have more fun, and you ride better. Thanks so much, dude. Thanks to everyone putting the event on.
Just loved it. It's pushing our limits, challenging our ability.
Just happy to be a part of it.
Everyone's been such a massive community effort to build this thing. It's just an honour to ride down in front of you guys.
I can't wait to do it all again next year.
When we first turned up to El Roque, the plan was to jump off the top of a roof into the sea. It had about a 27-metre high rooftop. On further inspection, when we checked the depth of the sea, it wasn't going to be deep enough.
Well, we're basically trying to find a good spot to jump into the sea from, but like here would be fine. Woohoo! Top of of that great tire tap front of you.
We'd scouted all along the coast, and this was the only place that looked even remotely possible for me to kind of do that jump.
There's a lot of purchase on there. If we go out to the edge of that building, yeah, there's like loads of stuff to build off there.
See? For 2 platforms.
Your man's on the ball. You need to be able to fit 2 platforms in the space, so. Yeah,
No
magic.
sugar.
No sugar, no milk. Mmm. Perfect. That's what a gangster needs.
How high are you thinking?
Not high, like this kind of height.
How are we gonna do this? This is awesome. The weather's picking up. The water's getting deeper. It's okay, Shane. It's gonna be good.
We're gonna be all right.
It's all right.
What I thought was going to be quite chill ended up being a bit more stressful in the end.
Can't imagine ending up in the water here.
By the time they built it, I think it was 4, so we only had 2.5 hours left of light. Pretty touch and go all day.
Well, we've initially had a ramp on the end, but then I realised that I wouldn't have enough speed to kind of make it off this ramp, probably clear the rocks and into the sea. So I took that down in a bit of haste.
It's just the fact I can't see it. I can't look. That's what's stressing me. Ready? Okay, next go. Next go, and I'm doing it right. Okay, last light. I don't know if I can do it.
It took me another probably about 40 minutes of horrible run-ups trying to get myself together to jump in.
I need like something, a rock. Have you got a rock?
You know, the sun was really, it had gone past the horizon. You know, I was kind of stressing and it was really getting to the limits.
2 minutes. You have to go. You have to go.
The first few runs, everyone's riding in a group. I think that's super important because everyone's in the same boat. Everyone needs to hit these big gaps and tackle these sections, but no one's done it before. It's really cool seeing everyone kind of pushing the others on and everyone kind of plays off each other.
All this stuff's bigger, higher, faster than what we usually do. I've probably done 2 of the biggest jumps I've ever done. I did have quite a big crash. It wasn't the most pleasant landing, but it was worse.
Everyone here is just stepping up to it. And they're having massive crashes and they're coming back for more.
Yeah, boy! I didn't see. I just heard a bang.
One by one, people just ticked themselves off and just crashed so hard.
I had a nightmare about this track, woke up sweating.
It's intimidating, you know.
I'm having fun, but it's just like on the edge of your seat fun. The one hip jump, I thought I was going to be pretty dialed on, being a BMXer and all. I was like savage, massive, over the bars. Rung my bell pretty good.
I don't know if trying to avoid Kai or not made it better or worse. It's hard to say.
The stuff they're hitting is incredible. You wouldn't see guys hitting this stuff on any other race.
That's sick! Feel alright now. Now I've got a few more under my belt. Kind of getting a bit more confident.
I was terrified, not gonna lie, but really good at the same time. What a thrill.
it was quite cool to see everyone so committed and push so hard.
So we're running the qualifying session as an open throughout block. You know, the guys can just do as many runs as they want, and the fastest one counts.
Yeah, it felt awesome getting down here. Yeah, I want to go and do another one now.
I didn't do too good, unfortunately. Came in, blew out the corner, stupidly went for it anyway.
Results were quite tight. It was me, then Joe, then Bernard Kerr.
I'm sure tomorrow they're just going to crack on and step up to the mark, and you know, it's going to be interesting to see what they can do, really.
Having fun, pushing the limits, and hopefully the race goes well tomorrow.
We're not scared. We're going to put it on the line and hopefully put on a show for these guys.
Hello and welcome to Dinas Mawddwy in the Snowdonia National Park here in North Wales. This part of the world is something of a mountain biking mecca, and today it plays host to the hardest downhill race in the world, Red Bull Hardline. Alex Bond then, the unenviable first person down this course.
He survived practice, that's one big thing, but it's a very, very different story now. And he's carrying good speed. He's going to get over this nice and safely. Oh, he's not! No, excuse me. Well, going to need a lawyer for a case like that. But Bond, you know, fair play to him. He's back on the bike. Oh, no, a flat tyre now.
Just a bit gutted, really, bit gutted to end it like that. But that's how it is. If I get an entry again next year, I'm definitely coming. So being a part of it is awesome.
The 2011 national champion, Rory Cunningham, next to drop.
Relishing the challenge, and these big jumps don't seem to be phasing him. I mean, you know, you're not national champion in the UK without being something very, very special on a bike. He spent more time on this mountain than perhaps anyone. Oh my word, this is a huge run from Cunningham.
Looks very fast.
He looks in so much comfort and control here. Sends that big jump as well, lands deep on that. I'm sure he's going to go fastest. Yes, he does. Cunningham into the #1 spot. What a run.
Got a good time at the moment, so yeah, there's a few guys left up there who are all fast, and yeah, we'll see where we end up.
Bernard Kerr next to take to this Red Bull Hardline course.
Definitely one of the threats today. He might be the perfect package. It's going to be interesting to see what Kerr can do. Huge sender there, lands that safely. He goes out and he free rides. He does the things that are fun on a bike, you know, and he is supremely talented.
A little bit slow on that top section has probably cost him. It's a nice, solid, flowing run from Bernie Kerr, but unfortunately, it's not enough.
We'll see how I do, but that's a wild run. I'm so pumped to be here, like the Athertons and everyone that's worked so hard for it. Yeah, it's been a sick event.
Joe Smith, 25 years of age.
Finished 4th last year, so just off the podium. He's going to want to go at least one better here today, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him pull something special out of the bag. Great to see Smith dealing with these big jumps as well. Another seasoned World Cup rider. The man known as the Ginger Ninja. Some big style up over that hip there. Carrying good speed through these turns. It's all about momentum. He is pulling some time back here. Here he comes down the line. Oh, he goes into 2nd place. What a run.
On the track as gnarly as this, just to get down in one piece is the main thing.
Well, this is it then. The moment of truth. G. Atherton, the clear favourite here, Rob.
Fastest qualifier this year, and look at the pace of the man, supremely fit. Atherton wants this bad. He wants this so bad. So here he comes.
sections like this, it's very important to hold on with your feet and your legs. So I think the best way to do that is to be on the ball with your feet, which also allows for you to... A few keys to getting a good start on a cement surface. First of all, you want to clean the cement surface.